Hey y'all, what's going on? Tammy here. I'm gonna do a kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. My aunt and uncle here from California, and I think I'll do a little video on the RV place that they're staying at. So if any of you would like to come to visit to Marble Falls, you might get an idea of where you might want to stay if you were here. They're right on the water, and there's several places I think that you can get that's right on the water. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Don't you like my light up earring? I do. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a fabulous day out there in YouTube land. And I will do it. Why don't we do a Tammy Talks? Let's go on. I was talking about how men or girls shouldn't marry bad boys. Sorry, I don't ever rehearse any of this or even know what I'm going to do when I get on YouTube. So, anyways, my last husband, I think that's where we left off. His name is Bob, and we'll leave it at that. Bob was a sex addict, and it's not a joke. There really is a such thing as sex addiction, and it's really hard to deal with. I'm just letting you know, some of you girls out there, if you've had to deal with somebody like this, let me know in the comments down below, and let's discuss it. Because I had to do everything. I had to babysit him. I had to block channels. I would have passwords on the computer where you couldn't get on without me knowing about it. Anyways, it was very hard. He would get up at sometimes 4 o'clock in the morning. Before I changed and blocked channels on our TV set, he was getting up and watching porno. And he was making phone calls, and he was seeing prostitutes, and he could have gave me who knows what. The thing is I was married to him, I want to say 2 years before I really knew what he was doing. And it was revealed to me what he was doing. Okay, I'm not going to go into all of that. It was a very bad day for me. I should have known. There's all kinds of flags that, this guy's got issues. But anyways, I stayed with him for a total of 10 years, and I believe the last 8 he wasn't cheating, but he did make little short phone calls to those, lines where you meet women. And I got the bill. He's so stupid. But it was only for 2 minutes at a time, so I knew that wasn't enough time to even make a date, really. So I told him he had to do the 10-step program, and starting with no sex for 90 days, nothing. I'm not going to use the terms. He wasn't allowed to have an orgasm for 90 days. He had to learn how to depend on God. With most addicts, they need to learn how to depend on God. I think even just people who are not addicts need to learn how to depend on God, including myself. Because it's all about God. And he only lasted 2 weeks. He couldn't go nowhere, and that was like a miracle for this person. This is a person who wanted sex 3, 4, 5 times a day, And if he wasn't getting it, he was doing other things. You know what I'm talking about, It was ridiculous. This poor guy, I guess, was really empty inside, and I guess that's what he thought was going to help him feel better about himself. I don't know what it is. We went to therapy. A lot of things happened. Sorry, I have allergies. And I don't know. After he did that, I went and I talked to, the last time when I found out when I got the bill when he was making his phone calls, I thought, well, here we go again. Even if he hadn't really cheated, it was the beginnings of, I'm going to cheat again. Or he was tempted to. And so I went and I talked to my pastor. My pastor was the one that said, make him go 90 days, depend on God. And if he won't do it, then divorce him, because I had given him every chance. We went through so many years of, well, not years, but we went through a lot of counseling and trying to get things to work out for us. They're just, I decided for me, it was the best thing to let go of this, because it was really hard. Besides that, he could be a little bit physically abusive, not like he'd do it on purpose, but he was just rough with me. And there was a couple of times where, like he threatened to kill me, and, came down with a knife towards my chest a couple of times, knocked me down, and would stop just before doing it and then say he was sorry, and he would never hurt me. And the man was just not mentally stable. God bless him. I hope that he's having a good life somewhere. I've heard through the grapevine he's been married 2 or 3 times since we broke up, and he was married 3 times when I and him were married. So, you can only be married in Texas 7 times. So, I guess he's going to have to start getting married in Louisiana next or whatever. It's pretty bad that, because you cannot have a relationship. I think we broke his record. We were together for 10 years, and I think that he has never made it even close to maybe 2 or 3 years at tops with somebody. And to know that he's already been married like 2 or 3 times already or more is crazy, since we broke up. It's a sad world out there, folks. Anyways, ladies, please look for healthy-minded men. Not all of us. I think all of us are not completely healthy-minded, or Jesus wouldn't have had to come here, because we're all sinful. But open your heart up to the Lord and accept him, because he's awesome. And there's days I feel like he's not around, but I know that he is, and that's the devil at work. I hope that people watching this will search for the Lord Jesus and understand that he came here for you, and that we all are in need of him. We've all fallen short. Unfortunately, some of us have really fallen, and I've been married to a few of those. No more bad-mouthing this person. I hope that he's doing well. I hope he finds happiness. I hope he gets his life together and truly learns how to follow the Lord. Well, everybody, I'm just yakking on here just for the pure fun of it, because I haven't made a video in a few days. And I hope everybody's doing well, and have a blessed day. We'll talk at you later. Bye.